Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, comes here with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this video. And you comment down your thoughts on Matas Buzelis. Hopefully I'm not butchering his name. But let me know how you guys feel about him as a player, as a prospect. And how do you guys like his game, and how do you think it's going to translate with the Chicago Bulls going forward? And now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to talk about the 19-year-old 6'10" power forward for the Chicago Bulls, drafted at the pick 11 in the 2024 NBA draft. Now, over the last 4 games in Summer League, the 4 games that Matas has played in the Summer League, he is averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, 1.3 steals per game, and 2 blocks per game. He is doing it on both ends of the court, and at the frame that he is, 6'10", 210, 220 pounds, moving the way he is, handling the ball the way he is, it's amazing to see what Matas Buzelis is doing for the Chicago Bulls. You see the elite shot making, you see some of our passing ability, you see the defense. He is doing a little bit of everything for the Chicago Bulls Summer League team, and I think he's gonna fit in perfectly with the actual Chicago Bulls roster. He's only 19-year-old, and Chicago Bulls are going into a rebuild. Although they've been rebuilding for the last 5, 10, 15 years now. They've had good teams with the Derrick Rose teams, the Jimmy Butler teams. They had a good team with the DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. But, DeMar DeRozan has been traded or has signed to some other team. I forgot. Zach LaVine currently doesn't have a market. Nikola Vucevic doesn't have a market, so they're probably going to be back. And, so it's like they're going into a new era with the young guys. They got Kobe White, they got Dalen Terry, they got Patrick Williams, who they just signed to I think it was a 5-year, $90 million deal. And now they just picked up Matas Buzelis, the 19-year-old 6'10" power forward, who I think is going to come in and be an immediate impact for the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls over the last 5 years, 10 years, they haven't really been that exciting outside of, a couple years. They really haven't had that young scorer, that young guy that they can, hopefully put their hopes into developing into somebody nice and, turning into somebody that can eventually help them, compete for a championship down the line. And, picking up the hometown kid in Matas Buzelis, who most people before the NBA draft, before the season started, before the college season started, had going #1. Now, due to a down year in his shooting abilities, although, throughout his high school career, throughout, middle school, his AAU programs, the EYBL programs that he's been into, he's always shot the ball well. But the 1 year that he shot it, he dropped 10 spots. Most people had him going 1, and he fell to 11 to Chicago Bulls. The hometown kid, it's almost like a match made in heaven. Everything happens for a reason. Him getting to stay home, play for his favorite team, play for his, his hometown, and be proud of that, play for his city. That's going to be amazing for him. Hopefully he has a career that can last a long time for the Chicago Bulls, and he becomes something nice for the Chicago Bulls. But, if I had to put my thoughts on Matas Buzelis, I think he needs to bulk up a little bit. He is a little wiry, a little framey, but he needs to put on some muscle, because I do see that he struggles sometimes getting to the rim. With actual NBA size, it's going to be harder for him to get to the rim. He's going to get bumped off his spots. And so putting on a little bit more muscle, cleaning up the dribble a little bit, I think Matas Buzelis is going to come in and be a very immediate impact and help the Chicago Bulls. Now, I think Matas Buzelis has a very, very, very good chance of being the Rookie of the Year. Chicago Bulls, depending on what happens with Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic, they have a lot of open spots. Patrick Williams can slide down to 3, put Matas at the 4, put, Nikola Vucevic at the 5, Kobe White, or Lonzo Ball, whatever happens with Lonzo Ball, back at the 1, and Zach LaVine at the 2. And, off the bench, you got Dalen Terry and Ayo Dosunmu, who, they've been very phenomenal. They got good, sneaky role players that can come in and contribute right away. And, I think it's going to be a very nice fit for Matas Buzelis, where he doesn't really have any expectations. Just come in, score a lot, play good defense, and just, be coachable. That's what Matas Buzelis really has to do at the next level. With Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic and Kobe White getting most of the defensive attention, he's going to leave Matas Buzelis with a lot of shot opportunities to get his. And I think he's going to flourish. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about Matas Buzelis. How do you guys feel about his 4 Summer League games where he's shot the ball incredibly has shown his off the dribble moves, has shown the ability to score off the dribble, has shown the ability to play off ball. How do you guys feel about Matas Buzelis? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, YouTube.